The fascinating history of Santa Claus, from Saint Nicholas to the global icon. Welcome to the Global Explorer channel. Today, we're diving into a festive and magical topic, Santa Claus. While most of us know him as the jolly man in a red suit who delivers gifts every Christmas Eve, the story of Santa is rich with history, culture, and transformation. Join me as we explore the fascinating evolution of Santa Claus from ancient legends to the iconic figure we know today. Our story begins in the 4th century, in a town called Myra, located in present-day Turkey. Here lived a man named Saint Nicholas, a bishop known for his kindness, generosity, and miracles. Though he was born into wealth, Saint Nicholas devoted his life to helping those in need, especially children. One of the most famous stories about Saint Nicholas involves a poor family with 3 daughters who couldn't afford a dowry. According to legend, Saint Nicholas secretly threw gold coins through their window at night, ensuring the daughters could marry. This act of generosity laid the foundation for the idea of gift-giving associated with Santa Claus. Saint Nicholas became known as the patron saint of children, sailors, and merchants, and his feast day on December 6th was widely celebrated in Europe. But, how did Saint Nicholas transform into the Santa we know today? Let's continue our journey. As European settlers made their way across the Atlantic, they brought with them their customs and traditions. One of the most important figures to arrive in America was Sinterklaas, a Dutch version of Saint Nicholas. Sinterklaas was depicted as a tall, dignified man dressed in bishop's robes, riding a horse and delivering gifts to children. The Dutch settlers in New York, which was known as New Amsterdam at the time, celebrated Sinterklaas on December 5th and 6th. They would leave shoes out for Sinterklaas to fill with candy and small gifts, just as children today leave stockings out for Santa Claus. But how did Sinterklaas become the Santa Claus we recognize today? It all starts with a poem that changed everything. In 1823, a poem titled, A Visit from St. Nicholas's was published anonymously. You may know it by its famous opening line, The Night Before Christmas. The poem was written by Clement Clark Moore, a professor from New York, and it introduced many of the iconic elements we associate with Santa Claus today. Santa was described as a jolly, plump man who came down the chimney to deliver presents. He didn't ride a horse but instead traveled in a sleigh pulled by 8 reindeer. In fact, this poem introduced the names of the reindeer: Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. The poem also depicted Santa as a man who was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, which solidified his visual image. This joyful and approachable Santa was a far cry from the austere bishop of old, and he became the Santa Claus we recognize today. But, the transformation wasn't over yet. By the mid-19th century, Thomas Nast, a famous political cartoonist, played a huge role in shaping Santa's visual identity. Nast began drawing Santa Claus for the magazine Harper's Weekly in the 1860s, and his illustrations further established the modern version of Santa. Nast's Santa was depicted as a plump, jolly figure with a long white beard, wearing a red suit trimmed with white fur. He also introduced other iconic aspects of Santa Claus, such as the North Pole as Santa's home, the idea of elves helping him in his workshop, and the concept of Santa making a list of who's naughty or nice. Nast's illustrations were so influential that they set the standard for how Santa would look in the coming decades. But it wasn't until the 20th century that Santa's image became truly universal. Now, let's fast forward to the 1930s. This is when the iconic image of Santa Claus we know today was solidified, thanks to Coca-Cola. The company began using Santa Claus in their Christmas advertisements, and in 1931, they hired the artist Haddon Sundblom to create illustrations of Santa for their holiday marketing campaigns. Sundblom's Santa was warm, friendly, and jolly, always enjoying a Coca-Cola. These illustrations became extremely popular, and Sundblom's vision of Santa Claus became the standard for how he was depicted around the world. Thanks to Coca-Cola's massive advertising reach, Santa Claus's image was further embedded in popular culture, and his look, red suit, white beard, and round belly, became synonymous with Christmas. While Santa Claus is loved around the world, different countries have their own unique traditions and variations. In Spain and many parts of Latin America, children celebrate Los Reyes Magos, or the Three Kings, on January 6th. These wise men bring gifts, similar to Santa's role on Christmas Eve. In Italy, children look forward to La Befana, a friendly old witch who delivers gifts on Epiphany. In Russia, Ded Moroz, or Grandfather Frost, is the gift bringer, often accompanied by his granddaughter, Snegorotchka, the Snow Maiden. In Germany, the Christkind is a traditional figure who delivers gifts, and in Scandinavia, you'll find Julenis and Jultomten, Santa-like figures who bring holiday cheer. Though Santa's appearance and name may differ across cultures, the spirit of giving, kindness, and joy is universal. From the generous acts of St. Nicholas to the global icon we know today, Santa Claus has evolved over centuries, blending religious tradition, folklore, and cultural influences. His journey from a kind bishop to the jolly gift giver we see today is a testament to how stories and traditions can grow and change over time. Whether you believe in the magic of Santa Claus or simply enjoy the festive spirit he represents, one thing is certain: Santa brings joy, kindness, and the warmth of the holiday season to millions of people worldwide. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Santa's history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Santa stories in the comments below. Thank you for watching.